Just remember, boys and girls, playing with chainsaws is dangerous. Do it at your own risk. Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to Wild Homesteading. Don't you hate it when you go to chainsaw with a cheap chainsaw and you've got a tree that you need to cut down or some wood to cut up and this happens? You go to do some chopping and nothing happens because you've got a cheap chain or you've just got a blunt chain. Let me show you something I discovered. Let's see if it actually solves my problems. So here we go. Look what I discovered. New chains. Gotcha. No, actually, these are hopefully going to solve my dilemma of chains going blunt all the time because of iron bark and dead wood. So here it is, my secret. These are actually special ones. Hopefully these outlast this crap. It's supposed to be stay sharp longer chains, because I can tell you these cheap nasty chains that come with cheap chainsaws, this one's no good. Seriously, this chain for this brand, the chainsaw itself, love it. The chain has just been irritating me to no end. I'm going to swap it out for this tungsten carbide chain, Extreme Pro. Anyway, let's swap it out. Wow, it came off easy. I'm a magician. When you got a chainsaw, if you're an amateur like me, make sure you put them on the right way. I'm going to cheat and I'll lay this out so I know for sure. And from what I understand, looking at it, it's higher on the end going forward and lower on the end going backwards, so the chain runs that way. So that high point comes around the bottom, takes a nice chunk out of the wood and keeps chipping away. So let's have a look at this one. Nah, kidding. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Look at that. You'd want to wear it as jewellery. It's so pretty. Look at the tips of them. I don't know if you can see that. They look pretty wicked. It feels damn sharp. So, proof of lifetime. Just checking my channel, making sure everything looks good. It all looks good, as it should. Get the Baumr. I'm sure these people that change chainsaw chains, no problem at all. Oh, just like I bought one. Now, stand by to stand by as I fiddle around and work it all out.
A few moments later.
You've probably all tightened chainsaws by yourselves and probably everyone knows how to, but what I'm doing is I'm lifting up the end of the bar and just slowly tightening it on, and what I'm doing is it's literally just touching the chain, and if I put a little bit of tension on, I'm getting to, there's 2 steps in the saw, you can see there, so when I pull on it you can just see that edge there on the bottom. So it's around this way, so that point, little apex, that stays inside the bar, and I can just see this when I give it a little bit of tension, but lifting up the bar to tighten it. If you leave it slack, apparently that's no good, so I just take it up a little bit and I can just, you want it just to be loose, you don't want it super tight. When it's hanging normally, there should be just a slight looseness. I should back that off just a little bit. There we go. So just a smidgen. The apex is still hidden away, but it's nice and tight. It's been a long, painful learning curve for me, especially with this cheap chainsaw. You don't want it too loose so it comes off. You don't want it too tight because it's putting undue pressure on the bends and on the gearing. Oh yeah. Do it with my eyes shut. So there you have it. Doesn't she look pretty? Rubbish. Let's give it a go, eh? Just remember, boys and girls, Playing with chainsaws is dangerous. Do it at your own risk. So there you go. A nice new chainsaw is doing wonders. It even makes a numpty like me look like a pro. Now, don't copy me. Even if you get a cheap chainsaw, go spend some money on a good chain. It's worth it. It's made my life wonderfully easy. This is after about 4-5 dozen cuts. I've never had a blade stay this sharp for me. How good is that? Thanks guys and gals for watching. I got more chopping to do.